Art has been known to stimulate. Art has been known to stimulate brain cells. Warning.
Hi and welcome to Warning, Art has been known to stimulate brain cells. I'm your host for the show, Monski Mouse, the singing reporter. Well, tonight on the show we'll be exploring the arts through performance, interviews and what's the other thing? Oh, and stupidity. Of course. So please, we'll be, sorry about that. So please be warned, your brain cells may be stimulated in the next half an hour. Okay, it's time to introduce our other co-hosts, starting with the wonderful Snappy Tom. Please welcome him, my assistant, Snappy Tom. Hi, Snappy.
Hello, Monski. Bang, bang. That's my catchphrase.
How are you going tonight?
Pretty well. I'm relaxing into it all, and I think it's really good. I thank Full Sail Brewery for sponsoring me personally.
Okay, so and now let's introduce our one-woman band musical director, Ms. Sandy Beaches. Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Monski. How are you?
Okay, and I'm good actually. So let's move along to arty tossing time with Tom. So Tom, what's our topic tonight for the arty toss section?
Well, this week I actually went and visited Jacques Derrida.
Really?
It wasn't quite a one-on-one, but it was an interesting gig anyway. It was presented by the Power Institute at the Town Hall. There was a fair few crew there, and it was about a lot of things. It was the godfather of deconstruction in town. It was great.
So the godfather of deconstruction. What's his sort of background? He's where's he from, etc.
Well, I think he was born in Algeria and he moved to France and he studied at the Sorbonne, and the funny thing was everybody at the gig had like a different sort of pronunciation of Derrida.
Oh really?
It was Derrida, and it just lingered and longered, and it was amazing. And unfortunately, the topic drifted. The questions were just elongated, but it still worked. It was like a rock star.
Right. So it was well attended then?
Probably 1,000 or so people.
Oh, right.
It was the mosh pit up the front, which I couldn't quite get to, but I did want to. There was actually a guy out the front protesting that he was in town and his Jewish heritage, calling, we won't say on community TV, but that was sort of pretty interesting and
right. So what kind
put
of
a bit of attention.
What kind of a crowd goes to a Derrida event?
A bunch of arty tossers, really. I was one of them.
Really? All dressed in black, were they?
All dressed in black. There was a few people from the art scene. I saw the VNS Matrix people there, and I think PJK was there, Golf Whitlam. There was a few other luminaries.
Golf?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
How
maybe
exciting.
he wasn't there actually, but.
And so what did you get out
been.
of the event?
Well, there were some good quotes. I prepared a couple of his quotes.
Fantastic.
You cannot see yourself seeing in the way you touch yourself touching. I thought that was quite interesting. But
That's a nice
you can read that into it whatever way you like. It's tainted. And then another one: the visibility of the visible is not visible.
The visibility of the visible is not visible.
But we won't try to divisible that here, okay? And also something we'll talk to our guest about later on is maybe self-portraits are impossible.
That's
it was quite interesting. He was like looking mainly at sort of modes of writing and ways of reading. It was really artsy and really tossy. And my verdict on the whole thing was less farty, more artsy probably is what I'm thinking. But
thanks a lot for that, Tom.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it.
About for us, giving us a great report. Well, now it's time to go to our first segment, which is called Pearls of Wisdom. Now, as a mouse, I'm always into questioning as much as I can and trying to learn from other people if possible. So I went out to ask some old people for some advice from their life experiences down in Parramatta.
Really? Parramatta?
Mm-hmm.
Pearls of wisdom.
have any advice from your life experiences you could share with us?
Yeah, don't drink.
Don't drink.
Don't drink.
There you go. And you don't drink?
Yeah, I stopped because
Right.
it wrecks a lot of lives.
It does. It
Yeah,
does.
that's all I want to say. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you.
There you go. Advice. Don't drink. We're just asking people for advice from their life experiences.
Oh, my life's a tragedy, love.
Yes, go with your gut feeling.
There you go. Go with your gut feeling. Great. Which is very appropriate when you're hungry, obviously.
Absolutely.
Okay, well,
But not only when you're hungry.
That's
Don't
true,
lie.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Listen to your body, to your intuition.
Cool. Well, thanks very much for talking to us.
Okay, thank
See you
you.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
What about?
Advice from your life experience?
Life experience?
Yeah, any advice you've got for our viewers from your life experience, things you've learnt over the years? You know, around the line or
Always
two.
accept the next challenge.
There you
Go
go.
forward.
Great.
Move forward, never go back.
Yeah.
Get out there and accept the challenges of life. And
Fantastic.
beat them all. Yes. When you get to my age, you've got through a few challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take at least a week to get through them all.
Thanks for talking to us.
all right.
See ya. That was a good one. Accept challenges.
Pearls of wisdom.
Well, we're back and it's time to welcome our first guest to the show. He's a multi-skilled artist who's been specialising in sound and music for multimedia, the performing arts and the visual arts over the last 16 years. He recently launched a CD-ROM project at Artspace in Sydney. He's working on another 2 CD-ROM projects and a dance music CD and much, much more. Let's welcome Panos Kouros. Yay! Woo! Hi, Panos.
Monski, how you going?
I'm good. Tom's just going to plug you in so we can hear you.
Giddy up.
Fantastic. Okay. So, you started learning music at a young age. What instrument did you start with?
Classical piano.
Oh, really?
At 7. Yeah.
Right, at 7. So, and did you keep doing that all the way through to your teenage
I did
years?
it till about 13, and I had to stop because we moved to Greece and then came back again, and the piano was too hard to bring back.
No pianos in Greece, or?
No, there was a bit of a civil war happening, and we had to leave in a hurry.
Fair enough.
Fantastic.
I can see how the piano would get sort of left behind in that kind
so
of a
that was in my
situation.
piano career.
Right. So, how did you then get involved with electronic music?
Well, I played music through my teens, and in my last year of university, I dropped out 6 weeks before getting my degree and did
All
an
right.
audio engineering course.
That's smart. Oh, well, yeah, it was smart.
Well, I did it on principle.
Ah,
I
right.
didn't think you needed a degree to get on in the world.
You don't?
No.
Right, so you have gone on without that degree, so yeah. So from the so you got involved, you did the audio engineering course, and that led you to electronic music.
Yeah, first led me into radio work and
All right.
playing live, and but my passion for a studio was born then. And
Right.
I managed to get my hold of any sort of studio situation I could.
Great. So what you've been described as you work in sound and music. How do you describe the difference between sound and music? Where's the delineation?
In some cases, there is no delineation if the sound is musical.
Right. Right.
But in other cases, if you're just doing Foley effects, then it's purely a sound because it's indicating something's happening. Whereas
Right.
music really relates to an emotional state.
Right. Oh, that's interesting. So do you have a preference between the two, or you just go for both? Or?
Well, it's not a matter of preference; it's a matter of what I'm applying it
Context.
to. Yeah.
Right. So you've often aligned your work with visual media as well, working with the CD-ROMs and performing and that sort of stuff. Is that why have you gone for that kind of strategy with your music and your sound?
Mainly because early in the piece, when I got into the rock and roll industry, I decided that it was full of dickheads,
All right.
and I didn't want
Really?
to work with them. So I decided that the performing arts and the contemporary arts scene actually had nicer people to work with.
Right, right. And has it sort of helped in gaining an audience as well, like for the music?
Well, obviously, because I'm doing it for those media, and those media have their audiences, you know.
Right, right, of course. So, right. So how about collaboration? What ones are you working on at the moment? You've got a few on the boil?
Yeah, I've got a few things happening. I'm working on 2 CD-ROMs, like I said. One with Leon Chmielewski, it's called Dream Kitchen, and it's like a game type, abstract sort of game revolving around a kitchen and little areas that you can enter and exit and do all sort of things, carve things to cockroaches and stuff like that. The other one's called Preternatural, which is Design Your Own Baby by Michelle Barker, and that one concerns the notion of mutation as being something that doesn't necessarily have to be abnormal, and the way science defines mutation as being abnormal. At the same time, it promotes mutation for its weird experiments.
Right, right.
Well, I think that's what it's about.
What context do these CD-ROMs work best in, do you think?
Well, the 2 I'm doing are pitched to the contemporary art scene, experimental animation, that sort of thing.
So it's the kind of thing where people would presumably buy it, take it home and explore it that way?
Yeah, or it could be sold to contemporary art galleries around the world and educational institutions, tertiary institutions, and all of those arty tosses.
Anybody else who'd bloody want it?
So what approach are you taking to the sound of those projects? Like going for naturalism or abstraction?
Well, they're very, very complex works. So my approach is, I suppose, it's defined by the works themselves. With Dream Kitchen, I'm going for, in the opening sequence, I've got all this 50s kitchen music happening, and then it just degrades into this kind of really filthy, dirty, grungy sounding thing.
Right, right.
But there are so many offshoots in a CD-ROM that each area has its own individual style according to what's happening visually.
Right, right, right. And what else did I want to... Oh, now I wanted to ask you also about your next project in Rockhampton. Oh, well, actually, I haven't got too much time for that. I'm afraid we're running out of time.
Come back to it.
I'm going to have to thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And look out for Panos and his
You should
music.
hang around.
And we'll be going to an ad break now. So people can look out for Panos in Rockhampton though coming up. And
check out
we'll
the
see.
website.
And check out the website.
www.
G'day. It was slightly ahead of our time, and the 4 members of Performance Art Collective had just finished another gig. Welcome to the continuing adventures of Delta Drive. Now I've just got to remember how to engage this thing.
What a great gig. Shut up! At that price, this had better bloody work.
Yeah, here we go.
Hayes 5-cylinder accepted and ignited.
With super at that price, no wonder everyone's going Delta.
Delta drive initiated. Delta card rising. Delta 9 achieved.
This stuff, it's great. Really works. It's a pity it's illegal.
Anyway, I've got to eat before my shift.
Could just be a side effect of the Delta drive.
I know, let's go to the Tofu King.
She could just be hungry, you know.
We're all going to Tofu King.
We're all going to Tofu King. We're gonna eat the whole world.
Do we have to leave Adelaide to make it big?
Yeah, Melbourne, Rhythm Central. It's just our scene.
No way, Sydney.
Yeah, along with the rest of Australia. One day, all those little suburbs by the sea are just gonna sink under the weight of wannabes. Brisbane or Perth.
Why not just be stars in paradise? Darwin. Can't beat the lifestyle. No, soft food.
anyone else get the door takings? To find out what happens next and more, call the Delta Drive line on 1900 937 441. Call now or anytime. That's 1900 937 441. But be warned, art has been known to stimulate brain cells. Oh, and we're back. We're back, and it's time to introduce our next segment, which is called the Suburbs. Now, each time on the show, we'll be going out to a different suburb in Australia and checking it out, talking to people in the place of the suburb and finding out what they think of their location. And this week's suburb is Parramatta. Have you been there at all, Tom?
I have. I went to the Tofu King out there actually, and it was like, no. You've
been watching too many ads.
I know I have. I always do. It is a good place to get drugs, though. I hear Parramatta, but no, it's not.
Alcohol?
Alcohol? No, yeah,
Cigarettes?
legitimate drugs. Yes, I go out and buy my tobacco, get on the train, head out there. Great.
Fair enough. Here it is, the suburb.
The suburbs, the suburbs, the suburbs, the suburbs.
Hi, and here we are in Parramatta. Parramatta is also known as the Cradle City because of its many firsts. Firsts. Parramatta has the oldest government building in Australia, Old Government House, and the oldest private home, John and Elizabeth MacArthur's Elizabeth Farm. Also, the first successful farm and the first vineyard. Legal brewery, train line from Sydney, public fair, land grant, ferry, agricultural society, first road to Sydney, orchard, tannery, woolen mills, jail, ploughshares, licensed pilot and first recorded horse race meeting. It's a place of firsts, so we're going to find out what people who live in this place of firsts, the land where the eels lie down, what they think about it. And are you locals to Parramatta?
Yes, we've been living here since 1987.
Wow, that's a while. And why did you choose Parramatta as a place to live?
Well, when we first came here in 87, there was no other place to live. We just lived here, and it was a great place to live in. It's it's a centre to everything, and
So what do you like about it? Do you enjoy the history of the place? It's an old part of Australia.
Yes, it is. The history goes back a long way, and it's good. It's.
Is your house very old, or?
Yes, it's probably around 20 years old.
All right. Yeah. And where did you come from?
Fiji.
Oh, right, from Fiji. And anything you don't like about Parramatta?
I can't think of anything. Traffic, probably.
Right. And have you seen any eels? Because, Parramatta's the place where the eels lie down.
Yes, we do, but not actually in Parramatta, but in Homebush.
Oh, right.
Is it Parramatta? Yeah, it's part of Parramatta.
Right.
Electric eels.
And have you seen any eels in the area?
Can't say as I have.
Maybe they're all gone now.
I suspect they might be, yeah.
No, I'm not a local.
But do you come here often? Or?
Every now and again,
Yeah?
I suppose.
Why do you come down to Parramatta?
I don't know, to either work here or get a tax return or see people, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah, and do you like it as a place?
Yeah, I suppose. I haven't heard very many good things or bad things about it, but...
A bit indifferent about it then.
Yeah, that's it.
Have you seen any eels?
Eels? No, not as yet. Hoping to, but...
Right. And what about you? Do you come to Parramatta much?
Oh, yeah, I came here last week and a couple of days before that, I come here every now and then. I take my daughter out here,
Oh, yeah?
It's all right kind of place, but, some of the buildings are a bit old and that, so...
Yeah? Do you like the old buildings?
Yeah, but I reckon it could be done with some, nice stuff, bit new, everything, And there's a lot of people that come and talk to you on the street, so yeah, it's all right.
People like us.
Yeah, but there's, other people too, like Greenpeace and that,
Yes, we've seen some of them around.
Mm-hmm,
Have you chatted to them? Or?
Yeah, I supported them, I support it, I reckon it's good. Sydney Harbour getting polluted and that, I reckon, should do something about it.
Yeah, and have you seen any eels down in Parramatta?
No.
Do you have any opinions about Parramatta? Do you like it as a place, or?
No, I don't really like it.
No, what don't you like about it?
I don't like the building, so it's shit.
Really? You mean the old ones or the new ones, or both?
But the old ones are alright, can you not do that? The new ones is, I don't know, it's really dodgy. No, I don't like it.
Right, dodgy buildings. And do you come here often though?
Nah.
Not really? No.
I mean, when I need to get my car fixed.
Right.
Linda.
Hi Linda. And are you a local to Parramatta?
No, we're not. We've just arrived from Melbourne.
Really? Oh, really? So you're just visiting. Have you
We
got
are just
any
visiting.
impressions of Parramatta?
Multicultural, nice food. By the look of it, we're about to have some. We're starving.
So you're born and bred in Parramatta?
Yeah, born in Parramatta Hospital 35 years ago, yeah.
Right. And are you going to stay in the area?
I've come and gone several times. Actually, the thing that draws you back all the time is for work. That's the main thing. Otherwise, I'd prefer to live other places. There's a lot other places I'd rather live than Parramatta, but this is where the work is. So, yeah, that's what always draws you back.
Right, fair enough. Sounds good. And have you seen any eels in Parramatta? Did you used to see eels around? I just mean because Parramatta is the place where the eels lie down.
Yeah, well, years ago, in Parramatta Park, you used to actually, if you went down there was a lot of wildlife in Parramatta Park, believe it or not, years ago. Ducks and what have you. And you would see the eels, occasional eel. But now there's so much pollution and what have you from all the buildings and that going on.
Yeah.
There's not much of anything actually lives in Parramatta Park anymore. You see the occasional wood duck and that's about it.
Right.
The only eels I see now is at Parramatta Stadium.
Yeah. Well, that seems to be what people are saying.
Yeah.
Well, thanks very much for talking to us.
It's okay, anytime.
The
Thanks a lot.
suburbs.
Well, we're back and I hope you enjoyed Parramatta. Now we're very lucky to have a performance live in the studio by Galaxy Vamp starring Mia Mortal and Paul Vaslow. Mia trained with, among others, Legs on the Wall and Circus Oz, and she's recently performed at the King's Cross Theatre Festival. And here we go with Galaxy Vamp. Woohoo! exciting. Thanks very much to Galaxy Vamp for that. And we'll be going to our next segment now, a very short one called This Week's T-shirt, where we'll be finding out about a bit of philosophy.
This week's T-shirt, say no to yes men. Oh, this week's T-shirt is gonna be a special thing.
Hi, I'm here with Peter Allen and we're doing this week's T-shirt, which is Say No to Yes Men. So Peter, what do you think about this slogan?
I reckon, like, I don't really like it that much, you know, like, because if a man says, yeah, he's going to do something, he should do it, you know, like, he shouldn't just say, like, you know, just go along with his, you know, what he thinks, you know, he should do what he's going to say he's going to do, and he shouldn't just say, yeah, I'm going to do something, you know, he should do it, you know, and,
so
yeah,
you would say no to a yes man?
Yeah, I would say no to him straight up, you know, straight in his face, so that's how it is.
Great, well thanks for talking to us.
No worries, okay.
That was this week's T-shirt.
This week's T-shirt, say no to yes men. Oh, this week's T-shirt is gonna be a special thing.
That one, okay. Oh, we're back already. And so now it's actually time, well, it's time for the show to finish. It's the end of the show. I'd like to thank all my guests who came on the show. Thank you to Panos, thank you to Galaxy Vamp, to Snappy Tom, and to Sandy. And Sandy's actually going to be doing a performance for us now just to take us out and a little song. So Sandy, what's this week's song?
This one's called Simple Pleasures.
Okay, well thanks everyone for watching and we'll go to Sandy and we'll see you next time. Bye.
There's a wise crow perched high up in the tree. His ruffled wings blow in time with the leaves, in no rush to fly anywhere. I feel his thoughts huddled in my chair. Simple pleasures I always can rely on when life gets too hard, when my love is losing faith in me. All I do is look above where there's no time, only the calm of eternity. Slicing through the sky, ignited by the wind, bright colors spin and dive at the mercy of the string. I've never seen a kite fly with incredible speed, awakening my heavy heart that was sad and lost, so anxious to succeed. Why not enjoy the ride and trust the hand to guide me when life gets too hard, when my love is losing faith in me. All I do is look above where there's no time, only the calm of eternity. Frilly sunsuit, buck and spade in her hand, singing rhymes to herself, building a castle in the sand, happy, content with the moment, with no fears of what's to come. Never thought I'd learn so much from a child playing in the sun. Simple pleasures lifting me with strength and hope when life gets too hard, when my love is losing faith in me. All I do is look up is no time, only the calm of eternity. When life gets too hard, when my ground tumbles down from under my feet, all I do is look above, see things in a new light, find the good in everything, feel the calm of eternity.